Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Core Plays Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time we left it on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, and our viewer yelled at us about it.
He did. I felt so bad, but not really.
I did not.
He had it coming.
He did.
I don't know why. But
he relentlessly trolls me almost every single day. I don't feel bad about it.
Hi, Garrison. So anyways, last time we discovered that the Steel Samurai isn't the right person, and we've got this whole thing switched around, because that's what happens when you don't allow for a discovery period in a trial, you piece of shit court system.
Right. You just gotta figure out everything that happened during the trial, not before it.
Which is not how trials work.
It'd be more interesting if they were. That's how Law & Order should be made. They should just make a Phoenix Wright-esque show that uses the rules from this universe. So, like, Jack McCoy is the one who's going to all the crime scenes and looking for stuff, just touching everything with his fingers.
Right.
You know, never wearing gloves, bringing his lolly assistant with him.
Of course.
And then, like, sometimes she gets possessed by her dead sister.
Naturally.
I think there was a movie, actually, a Phoenix Wright movie, and I heard it was pretty good. I didn't watch it.
I could totally believe that. Yeah. I'd watch it. We should watch that.
Yeah. Anyway, we found out...
That sounds an awful lot like Ally McBeal, though.
Yeah, but we don't have RDJ, so...
Yeah, good point. We need RDJ. He could be Phoenix Wright.
Wouldn't be my top choice.
Who would? Keanu Reeves, because he can do anything?
Well, sure, but I was thinking... can't think of his name. Dude from... Santa Clarita Diet?
Oh! Also from Timothy Elephant.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
Look, I mean, just look at him. It'd be perfect.
That would be perfect.
Anyway, so we found out after interrogating the kid that it's very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2.
Right.
And we gotta tell you why we think that. It's clearly not that third one.
Right. Is it not?
No.
Okay, but the trailer being there is important, and the path being blocked is also important.
Yes.
I think the trailer being there is more important, because that's how they would have moved the bodies.
Yeah, okay.
But that's me. Does that sound about right?
I mean, sure.
Do you agree with that logic?
I do.
Alright. He's my sounding board, because occasionally I'll just choose the wrong answer, just to see what happens, and this game is long enough that we need to not waste time doing that.
Yeah.
So, as you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. I know my voice is a bit wrong on this one, I just got out of the bath, so no, fuck it. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. So fancy.
Steak and cake, yummy, yummy, yummy.
They were at the scene of the crime, which is very important. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we've heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2!
Oh, yeah.
I need a drink.
Order!
The defense makes the following claims.
Phoenix is on a fucking roll.
Yeah, he is. I'm used to there being more dialogue from other people, and I can usually drink something. Anyways, the scene at the crime was Studio 2. Fuck that one up. The person that the security guard, Mrs. Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Objection! Shut the fuck up, Edward.
This is madness. This is Sparta! Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume?
Oh, fuck, hit the mic. Sorry.
Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no. Of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume.
I don't think I have proof. Okay, let's see. Because I don't really have... The photo wouldn't really hold up to anything.
We haven't used that bottle yet.
Not yet. I'm not sure if that would be proof, though. Should we try?
Why not?
Yeah, fuck it, I have proof.
There you go.
Sorry. Yeah, fuck it, I have proof.
You do? You do, Mr. Wright?
Now they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Take that! Take that! This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
You know, that thing that your wife takes when she doesn't want to be with you. I'm assuming this judge is just a bitter old man, and that's why he's just so dumb. He's constantly out of it.
Yeah.
Thinking about horse. Hi, cat. Just jumped right on Kevandre's head almost. That was great. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
What?
What a shock. I like that kid is still on his box.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Oh, we could just fingerprint the bottle.
Yeah, I mean, probably all of those.
Yeah, I think every single one would be good.
But fingerprints seem like the most optimal idea.
Yeah.
Idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Also mine.
Because I don't handle shit with gloves.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to the judge. Gloves are only for sailors, baby.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hawkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in the case.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have just been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question.
Damn it.
Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Which should also be like Detective Gumshoe's homework.
Yeah, that's his fucking job.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry.
You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Or, until it's done. Very well. Court is adjourned.
That's like, what, the third extension? Motherfuckers. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Whoa. It's so weird to try and do that gruff voice and just say the silly... Yeah. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too. Wait, you're a ghost.
Really?
Where the fuck would you go home to?
You both seem so confident.
Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too. Dead? Ho ho. Of course we're kidding.
I feel like she should be doing like that evil high school girl laugh, where they turn their head out. Yeah, I love that laugh so much. You can hear it in pictures.
Yeah. Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right. Thanks.
To be continued. Well, we were close and we fucked it up again. We probably could have just finished that episode last time.
Yeah.
And I found it. And I could have been pissed off going into this episode.
Whatever.
Motherfucker.
It's gonna be fine.
Doing this all for you, Garrison.
Yes.
October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Code Law Offices. Oh, it was a close one, huh, Mia? Oh wait, this is Maya now, so that's me, right?
That's back to you.
Yeah. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Question mark. Maya!
Maya,
So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow! Good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. An initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
At the expense of justice being served.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. What the fuck? Okay. God damn it. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what I'm asking. That's what we have to find out. You ditzy bitch.
I mean, I got a good idea about that part.
What happened with the director's testimony?
He was creepy.
Right? Well, it's pretty clear that he is a creepo, and the producer and director are both in the trailer. Huh? Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP. Powers. Right. Alright. So, I guess now we move around.
Yeah, I guess she said to go talk to Will Powers.
Yeah, there's nothing to examine there. So, hey, what's up, homie? Still looking like a lion. Fierce. Grr, baby. Very grr.
Just because his last name is Powers doesn't mean shit.
Look, I feel like it should.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
I feel like if we were to go to the guard station and get his things out of possession,
he would have like little lace cuffs.
Yeah.
And ascot.
Yeah, and a Swedish penis enlarger pump.
Yeah, well, that's not his bag, baby.
One book saying my Swedish penis enlarger pump and me, this sort of thing is my bag, baby. Signed by one Will Powers.
True.
Which would be great. Look, I love that movie.
It's great.
I don't care too much about the sequels.
The second one is the best one.
I disagree. First one, number one. That's why it's the first one. Numero uno. Es numero uno. Cat being a dick?
Yes.
Sorry. We should probably play the game. Oh. Thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
He doesn't look like that.
Wow, Nick, you must have been really... Bleh. You must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that shit-eating grin off your face? Hey, WP! Only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
I'm not really sure what you do in the first place, Maya.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Okay. So let's, Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and
what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call. I can't imagine him jumping. And being right is just rude about overweight people.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in the business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, I was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. Oh, okay. I don't really have anything to present to him. Maybe the Samurai Scrapbook?
I mean, I don't think you're gonna get in trouble if you do it.
I just want to see what happens. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life.
These are the Steel Samurais that appear in live shows. That fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, well, guess that's all we got.
Yeah, alright. So, let's go back to the fucking studio. God damn it, old bag. Why you gotta be alive? The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. I like the idea of just walking up to a guard at a guard station and stealing their donuts.
Mm-hmm.
I can think of a few people that could get away with that. If I was at a guard station like Liam Neeson walked up and just stole my donuts, I'd be like, alright.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm saving that story for the channel.
You eat, you die.
Whew! She's alive! Alright, let's get your opinion. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
That's interesting. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Look, don't kink shame me, Maya. You're too young to understand. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No. No, it doesn't, Maya. Don't kink shame Phoenix either. About Mr. Hammer. Damn.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh. She's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
I ain't got nothing to show this bitch.
God damn it, cat.
Anything to examine? Yeah. Well, what about this guard station? The security guard station. This old bag must like junk. Yeah. Okay, that's great. So no, nothing new. Great. I'm gonna move on.
Let's go to the employee area. Yeah.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Yeah. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah. No, no, no. No touching. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatic indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Okay. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here, Pilgrim. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal.
What the fuck does that mean, Gumshoe? Are you a fucking idiot?
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright.
So, the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
So now we got a steak plate added to the court record.
I assume that Phoenix just takes the plate and puts it in his pocket.
Right. That's how it goes. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we have already against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
What about Edgeworth? How is Edgeworth doing, anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle.
So, that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So, I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added back to the court record, but this time it bears his fingerprints. Okay. I ain't got really anything else to show you, either. And nothing really to examine here. And... I guess, can we slide? There we go.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
I can't think of anything else to examine.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the dressing room. Oh shit!
Oh, hello?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
What? No! that's how she said it.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. Word for word.
She's like, "Nah."
What about Mr. Hammer? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
Oh, she answered it literally. Just, can I ask you about Mr. Hammer? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not going on to anything like most people do and just explaining, oh yeah, about all this.
Yeah, she just wants to know what he wants to say.
Bitch. Just give me the words. Don't make me read more lines. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. I
What?
fucked that delivery up, but whatever.
Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then?
The rumor?
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer?
Did she, hold it by the shaft?
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to hold a hammer.
Right. She had some dirt on him? He'd do anything she said, apparently?
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt? You know, bad stuff?
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Sure. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. I mean, that's fair. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant?
No.
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore?
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore?
I don't fucking know. Studio bigwigs,
No,
they don't like it.
No, you're good.
They want to forget all this ever happened.
I like to just, I don't fucking know answer, and then we skip through all of our dialogue.
Yeah. They want it quiet, do you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence, rather than words, is called for here. Here, take a look at this. And I'm assuming it's supposed to be this.
And this is...
A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled, just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios... Fuck. Reading too much without trying to breathe. Sorry. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay. Want to call it here?
Fuck, is it already 30 minutes?
Yeah.
God damn.
That's a nice extra cliffhanger for you, Garrison.
Hi, Garrison. How's it going? We're doing this just for you.
Next time on Phoenix Ball Z, we're going to find out what happened 5 years ago. But I'll tell you what happened in my dream the other night. Because I promised in Mario Odyssey tomorrow that I was going to do this today.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh.
It's just a slight thing.
Okay. Well, hold on.
I already told Bobby all about this.
I'm going to get a nice little cider.
A buzz going.
Right. I'm going to need some booze for this. All right.
So this took place like a week ago. And I had a dream where I was basically trying to get all of these power supply things from robots, and we lived in a world with robots everywhere.
Right.
And it was dope as fuck, but I'm trying to build something. I don't remember what I was trying to build.
Because you're mechanically inclined and can build any damn thing.
In a world with nothing but robots, perhaps.
No.
Anyway.
No, you can't.
So I was going around, and, like, robots will just give you their power supply because they can live without it, but it's not as good as just getting it, because they're going to be shitty afterwards. They can go get repairs. If the same robot keeps going and getting repairs, then they're going to be suspicious and track me down. That's no good. So what I ended up doing...
So like a whole insurance scam.
Exactly.
They give you their slightly old battery that you just use their insurance to go grab a new one.
Right.
But you can't keep doing that because eventually something happens.
But I needed hella power cores. So what I ended up doing was I was going to go find Robot Horse because real horses have 6 hearts.
No, they don't.
So I was going to go find robot horses because I can just steal their 6 power cores instead.
Right.
So that makes sense.
No.
So then what I did was I was going out and trying to find productions of Equus so that I could find the robot horse because they don't need it. They just walk out on the stage and then walk off the stage, and that's all that they really need to do anyway. So I went and I found hella 6 cord horse robots.
Right, because the show Equus would naturally have a robot horse. And not only just one, hundreds of them.
No, I'd find multiple productions of Equus.
Yes,
not just one.
And they'd all be going on at the exact same time, not like a little traveling troupe like how they usually do.
Right.
And Equus, for some reason, in this weird robot future, is just the biggest play imaginable.
Because robot horse, and they've got 6 power cores. It makes sense. Just
Does
like
it?
how real horses have 6 hearts.
No, they don't.
It's true now.
Anyways.
I called up the horse guy.
So
the horse whisperer.
I really think you just went to go see Equus, just go see some Danny Radcliffe dick.
Of course. That is what I want to see.
Right.
I don't think he's still doing that anyway.
No, I would be surprised if he was, and if he was, we need tickets.
Anyway, I only told the story because I promised I'd do it on Odyssey, so there's that.
And horses have 6 hearts.
Yeah, it's true. Confirmed.
Is it?
Yeah.
How far in the future was this dystopian robot thing?
Like 15 years.
15 years, and already all the real-life horses are gone.
I didn't say all of the real-life horses are gone. They just don't have, like, power cores. So I don't care about them.
They're all gone.
Oh.
Otherwise, the stage play would still just be using a real-life horse.
Nah, man. Animal cruelty says no. Use a robot horse.
Uh-huh. Animal cruelty.
Yeah, animal cruelty people. PETA.
Fucking PETA.
I know, right?
Giving horses 5 extra hearts for no damn reason.
They're really full of heart, as one might say.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
They would.
No.
They would now.
Your dream is bad and you should feel bad.
I liked the dream. I would make a movie off of it. Anyway, let's do shoutouts now.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go first.
Okay.
So, last time I did a shout out to Knife Steel Nerds, which is a website. This shout out is going to Larrin Thomas, who is the founder of Knife Steel Nerds. He has a doctorate in all this stuff. He graduated from the Colorado School of Mines. Extremely smart dude who has a lot of the same interest. He's currently a working metallurgist for like automobile sheet metal because that's where the money is right now. So that's what he did. I even looked up and read his thesis on some things about you can do with sheet metal. It's kind of cool. He really knows his stuff. He's starting to branch out. You can see some interviews being done with him. He's reaching out to certain bladesmiths. And I'll have a list of them saying, hey, common knowledge says this. What are the higher-end bladesmiths actually showing? And then we're going to test the shit out of it to see if it's right. So, stuff like that. But I did manage to email him. And he's the thing that I'm actually supporting on Patreon, which is really cool. And super nice guy, super fast response. He's not just like, I have a doctorate, fuck off. Now, he'll just be like, yeah, here's some extra details. Here's some extra stuff. All the citations, but also maybe read this book. So,
yes.
Really nice guy. I really appreciate what he's doing.
Okay. As for me, I recently picked up a pair of running shoes on Amazon so that I could have them at work because I like to go for a walk with interspersed running throughout it in the mornings at work.
Yeah, there's this big warehousing complex that we're in, so you can do a little walk, run.
Like a big square. It's about 0.6 miles. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. And my work shoes are ill-fit for running, as well as my regular tennis shoes, because they're more like skateboard shoes than running shoes.
Right.
Anyway, so I picked up these New Balance shoes, and I know that makes me like a middle-aged white dad, but
only if you cut the grass with them.
I don't. It's true, and they're not white, so it's fine.
Right.
But yeah, they're really comfortable. So I'm doing a shout out to New Balance because they did a great job with this.
Yeah, they're kind of like these slick black shoes.
I have them at work, so he's looking at my shoes. But
are those your other shoes?
Yeah, those are my Etnies shoes.
Okay.
The ones that I have at work are like a black and blue one, and they're really comfortable for running, and like they breathe very, very, very well. So yeah, it's a good time. I actually really like them, and I'd recommend them to anybody who likes to run, or people who don't like to run but know that they need to.
Or if you're like me and think running is silly, just wear shoes.
Oh, I'll just go fuck myself then. All right. We'll see you guys next time with the story about 5 years ago.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.